Welcome back to Sea Glass Archaeology, everybody. It's the very next day since my trip to Indian Beach. I'm here back at home on Tiny Beach. The tides are pushing in, but take a look right over here. I just found a frosty yellow cat's eye sea marble. So I just made a really great discovery with this tiny little piece of Amberina red. You can see it's going to make a really nice accent piece to probably a brooch. And then I looked down and I found something that I haven't seen in a very long time. So I'm going to grab it for you and I'm going to see if I can get it into focus. Take a look at this super tiny little blue dye. I don't believe that this is glass, but it's probably the smallest dye that I've ever seen in my life. And now that I look at it, it's kind of gross actually. I believe this would have been like a belly button piercing. It's still a pretty cool find, everybody, and I'm touching it, so I'm gonna make sure that I wash my hands real good when I get home, but I wanted to share it with you. Trixie really wants to go right now. She wants to keep walking, but I want to keep picking, and the reason why is because I just found this crazy cool blue marble right over here. You can see it's got some dark blue, some light blue transitioning, and then it's got a lot of melt glass to it. It's almost like an ice planet that's half water and half ice. Probably an antique marble, you know, from 1940 to 1960. Might even be a little bit earlier than that. I'm gonna have to keep going here. I'm gonna have to keep looking. This is turning out to be a great little hunt. So I just made another great discovery, everybody, and I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I'm gonna show it to you. Take a look right over here. It's a leaf. At first I thought it might have been some sort of like a fridge magnet, but on the other side, it actually has a spot where there's a little bit of metal that was once affixed to it. It feels like it's plaster too. I really don't think that this is plastic. It's a really cool little find. It's definitely coming home with me. You can probably tell from the scenery behind me, everybody, that I'm not on Tiny Beach anymore. There was a tiny little strip of shoreline with only a few feet exposed, and I'm so glad I came and checked it out because I made the discovery of the day so far in this video that I didn't even know was gonna happen. Take a look at this absolutely beautiful, solid blue sea marble. It's almost a little bit more green. I'm so happy I found it. Without a doubt, this is gonna be the find of the day, and it really just goes to show that if there's only just a couple of feet of shoreline, we gotta get out there, we gotta explore it because you really never know what you're gonna find. I had no idea I was gonna make all these great discoveries today. Glad I did. Take a look, everybody. I'm kicking around all of the piles of rocks and I got rewarded one more time. You can see right over here, it's a cobalt blue sea marble. Well, it's only about 25% of a cobalt blue sea marble. It's almost like a quarter moon right now. I almost can see like a bird flying now that I hold it like this right over here. Looks like a swan or a dove. It's a really neat little find. I'm so happy that I'm being rewarded for all my persistence. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are new to the YouTube channel, so I wanted to explain to you why I'm finding so many marbles. See, out my way, a lot of the storm sewers, like this one right behind me over here, emptied into the harbor and then emptied into the ocean. So imagine if one kid was to lose one bag of marbles down a sewer, it would end up in the sea. Now, if one kid did this every single year, this would introduce thousands and thousands of marbles. Now, if you get into a town that has like 10, 20,000 people, we're talking about the chances being really high that a lot of kids lost their marbles down a storm sewer or even flushed them down the toilet many generations ago. You can see that the sewer behind me is not in operation anymore, but it makes for a nice little home for animals like little foxes. I see them coming out of here occasionally, so I guess I shouldn't stay too long because I don't want to disturb them. Well, everyone, that's going to be about it for this adventure. I'm so glad that I got to the beach, and I'm so glad that I get to share these videos with you. I really wanted to take Trixie and keep walking about an hour ago, but I stuck around and I kicked through all those piles, and lo and behold, I was rewarded very handsomely. So thanks again, everybody, for all of your love and your support. Thanks for watching the videos, and thanks for sharing your kindness. I hope you can get out there, make some memories, make some smiles, and enjoy the day. Here's Mikey, first hockey practice back, and Mike is just ready to make some new friends. Mike is ready to go out there and work like a dog. You ready to go out there and work like a dog, Mike?